I want to talk about something. It's called the. It's like getting the beginner's mind. Getting yourself in the beginner's mindset. It's like it's important if you want to learn things because it's like this. If you if you be a let's say you be a master in some field or in some subject, that probably means you're a fool in another. You know what I'm saying? Because once you feel you've attained something, like let's say you set your goal at a point and you achieve it, then after that point there's just nothing left. So it's just kind of squander away the rest of your time and live out your retirement and your success. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but with the beginner's mind, it's like it's not something that you want to go away. It's something that you want to have forever because it all you give things a second look and another look and you learn something new and then you go back and everything you've already known you look at it again through a new lens and it becomes like new again. This is the beginner's mind. This is also like uh it helps with a certain level of creativity. You know what I'm saying? Is keeping your mind fresh. You ever heard of someone like a writer say they get burnt out and they just can't think? Writer's block. You know, time does cure these things. It's just stop trying to write. Stop pursuing whatever you're pursuing for a minute and go smell the flowers. Go hear the birds sing and do some jumping jacks. Go swimming. Go fishing. Go paint. You know what I'm saying? Go write some poetry. You know what I'm saying? Go plant a garden. And while you get, it's like, see, you see how right there, how I just said all these skills? These are new skills that you're a beginner in all these skills. But you could be an expert, but still have a beginner's mind. You know what I'm saying? Because what it is you're kind of staying humble. So you're open to new ideas and you don't get so proud that you think you know it all. So you're already at a better standpoint just in the beginning just by having a beginner's mind. You know what I'm saying? Uh and it also helps against being puffed up and proud and arrogant. You know what I'm saying? In your talents. You know what I'm saying? Which everyone does. You should have seen me play pool when I used to play pool all the time and be at bars. You know what I'm saying? I used to stunt and swagger around. You know what I'm saying? And because I mean that's what good pool players do. You can't just play good pool. You got to be so good, but you got to also look good doing it. That was something that's one of my own personal strivings is to look good while you're doing things. You know what I'm saying? As well, not just do them good, but also look good while doing them. And that is a touch of vanity. You know what I'm saying? And it does could lead to pride and arrogance. You know what I'm saying? But pride and arrogance definitely. Pride become before a fall, and arrogance comes before you know what I'm saying, being humiliated somehow. You know what I'm saying? But if you were just humble in the beginning, I mean, being humble, no one can cut you down. No one can pump you up for a downfall. You're neutral. You know what I'm saying? Any way you want to go, you're ready. And it's like it's resistance, man. But it's not always straightforward. Sometimes it's way roundabout, but yet you're still resisting. You know what I'm saying? And you're persisting. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, you're pushing on me and I'm backing up, but as soon as you stop, then I start coming back at you. You know what I'm saying? And then once you start putting up too much resistance, it sink back again. You know what I'm saying? It's like the tide coming in and moving out, rolling in and rolling out. You know what I'm saying? Riding the contours. You know what I'm saying? Riding the contours of the bone in between the muscle and the joint and the sinew. You know what I'm saying? These are things that, if once you understand them, they can be applied to every single thing. You know what I'm saying? Every single thing. It has to be learned again, anew. Learned again, anew. It's just like being, what does it mean to be born again? You know what I'm saying? That's why Jesus says that same thing. It's like, it's always, you know, it's a transformation. It's not necessarily so much of a physical transformation, but it's a spiritual transformation. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm talking about on the beginner's mind is more towards philosophical, mental. But when I talk about Jesus, it is on a philosophical, mental understanding, but it's also spiritual. Over here, it is, listen, consciousness, will, intent, and emotion, soul. I mean, the stuff is spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, in nature. So, I mean, everything you do, there's the life force in you that's keeping you going is spiritual. You know what I'm saying? But there can be people who are operating and functioning in high efficiency in this world, but be totally spiritually dead. And they can be an expert, and they can be proud and arrogant and get away with it, and they can stunt and swagger around, you know, and rub it in your nose. You know what I'm saying? And micromanage and sabotage you. You know what I'm saying? That's because, hey, they're totally spiritually dead. Because if they weren't spiritually dead, they would not do those things, which shows you the difference between totally physical, totally spiritual.